When I was 12 years old, my parents kept me and my younger siblings off from interacting with anyone outside of the house. That included extended family, and I've reconnected with a lot of them since getting out of the house, and most of them have been very helpful, very supportive. My mom's brothers helped me get an attorney for the protection order case I had last month. My mom's younger sister wrote an email to the police department that was part of the reason that a proper welfare check was finally done. And my mom's other sister was the first family member to call in a welfare check over concern for me and my younger siblings and my mom's mental health in 2018. The sister's name is Heather, and she's 8 years younger than my mom, and during my teenage years we never saw extended family, but at the same time my aunt had twins, and then my siblings who were twins were born shortly before them. So when my aunt Heather's twins were born, my mom reached out to Heather and started talking to her and bonding over twins, but then it got really dark and the things my mom would say started to get really concerning, and that eventually led to Heather calling in a welfare check, and that was the first time the police came to my parents' house. So fast forward to today, one of the ways that Heather will help me is putting in emails to get public records about interactions with the police and my parents and me, and trying to contact my siblings just so we have all the information and we know what's going on and what else we can do. And that prompted my dad, while he was on his protection order spree last month, to try to file a protection order against her, and that was immediately denied. That one didn't even get a hearing. It said the requested order will not stop respondent from contacting third parties. That's what the judge wrote. Basically, that's not how a protection order works. And he wrote some funny stuff in here, my dad did, trying to get a protection order against requesting public records, and that's it, because there's nothing else in here. He writes, so it says, describe the most recent acts and or threats committed by the respondent. He puts the day she requested it in the morning, and then she requested access to police files about my family for the 5th time in less than a year and a half. Who was present? My family was in our home. I don't know where she was when she made the request. And he goes on about that 2018 welfare check, and says describe any injuries. And he writes, she is causing worry and embarrassment as she acquires public records and then gives them to Audrey to make TikTok videos out of them. And then his entire rest of the thing is about my TikTok. It's not about Heather at all. It's just about my TikTok channel. This is Audrey's TikTok site. It's based around how she is trying to free her siblings from their over-controlling parents, and da-da-da-da-da, and basically it just got denied immediately. And then late last week, my parents got a hold of the email that my other aunt had sent to the police department that prompted the detectives to finally do a proper welfare check and interview my siblings one-on-one and make sure everybody was okay. And that riled them up so much that they broke years of silence to text my aunt, Heather, not the one who sent the email, just the one they hate the most, and say, Heather, this is my mom's name. Today I got the information from the police that led to the attack you guys did on my family. You, all caps, are the one who's been abusing me and my dad's name for 8 years! Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point. I tried to reach out to you and form a connection when your twins were born and you stabbed me in the back. I tried, despite the fact that you have never been nice to me ever since you were born. Let me make this clear. You are not my sister and never will be. And that's all in caps. And then I like my aunt's response. She says, I think your daughter's pretty great. I hope you realize that someday. I'm sorry I was such a mean infant to you. My apologies. I hope you can move past that someday. Have a good night. So that message and the protection orders, all the things, are just examples of how they are victims in their mind of people calling CPS, welfare checks on them, and everyone just trying to make sure that the 4 adults and 5 kids that they are essentially holding hostage in their home and not allowing them to have contact with the outside world at all are okay, and not looking at what they're doing to cause this concern, instead just continuing to live in their victimhood for as long as it will be allowed to go on.